Hello everybody, welcome back to Subnautica. I finished the alien containment unit off camera by collecting a crap ton of quartz. So now I'm going to dump in all of my alien eggs. You also have to put a hatch on it. And we're just going to see what hatches. And if they all end up eating each other, good. So, you know, good luck to whatever's going to grow from all those eggs. I think I'll probably add some windows to this as well once I don't need the quartz for important things. Not sure what we're going to do with this room. I'll decide at some point. I also made the shield generator mod for the Cyclops. So now I think I want to see if it's going to be night soon. Because I think it is. Oh, yes it is. Relatively soon. I put a little light there just so I could see it from a distance. Well, no, it looks like it's... Where even is the sun? Is that sunset or sunrise? I think it's sunset. Because we are going to go off on an adventure, and I think we're going to go to CTOU's life pod and get that done, and then if I have time, go for a little... I will always say spacewalk in the robot suit just because. So that's the plan, but if it's about to become night, I'd rather rest till morning so we had daylight for this. I'm not sure how early you can sleep. Let's give it a go. Oh, it let me. And then I'll wake up in the middle of the night. It looks honestly no different. So yeah, I don't think we need to bother taking the Cyclops to this because it's, if I remember rightly, because I think this was the last objective marker I did on my other save file while I was on stream before deciding to do this series. I think it's just a fuss getting the Cyclops into it, and we have the same maximum depth with the Seamoth. So why not? We'll just try and do it with this. We'll probably run into some nasties. That's why we have the counter defense system. And we'll see what we can do. And this is also the direction you would come if you want to go into the volcanic bit. I almost rammed that stalker there. Yeah, so it's 500 meters down. That means we'll be running into those squid spider thingies, maybe some warpers. And if it is the one I'm thinking of, there was the big electric snake thing. That was the most deadly. So we'll see what happens. I'm not used to having a Seamoth with this maximum depth, though. I never got the MK2 on my other file, I don't think. Or MK3, whatever we're up to now. Yeah, it's a brick wall. Or stone wall, whatever. I'm going to turn on the counter defense system now. Again, I'm not entirely sure how you use it. Ow! Don't hit me there. Okay, so this is where things start to look different, and we're basically heading straight down there. Could resist the shell. Have I scanned everything here? Looks like it. Yeah, so there's nasties waiting for us down there. Did I repair you? Yes, apparently I did. Yeah, I don't know why you have to turn on the counter defense. I know I mused last time that it's probably because it drains more power if it's on. I'm also not sure if just putting on is enough. The episode where I installed it hasn't gone live at the time I'm doing this one, so I don't know yet. If you've told me, obviously I'll hear eventually. Hopefully we won't need to find out, honestly. I don't particularly want to get into a fight with something bigger than me. Those armoured things, for instance. Yeah, once we start getting down into the depth.
Of the land masses suspended here suggest they once floated on the surface.
Hey, you little shit. I guess that proves that the counter defense isn't doing it. Oh, I found out how you need to do it. You switch it on and then you activate it like a torpedo. Hey, hey, hey. Come here. I want to test on you. Get shocked. Well, that's not going to do anything to the one that loves electricity. That's just going to attract him to me. Yeah, they're everywhere over here. Okay. Now I know how it works, and doing it probably actively drains power, and that's what it'll be. Good to know. So it works the same way as a torpedo, and that's why you have to turn it on, because it uses... The little fish do more damage than the big fish. Because you can't activate two things at the same time. So that's why. Hey, you get shot. Ooh, what do we have in there? A propulsion cannon? Yep, that makes... Oh, what is that? That I don't actually know what it is. That looks like a brain stem. What the hell? Maybe I didn't go to this one? Because... Oh, there's Ruby here as well. I don't remember whatever these strands are. Those are new to me. See if we can spot any nasties. That looks like the bit where the electrical fish hang out. So I think I am right about that. It's very possible that I actually went past them in the Cyclops, but because getting line of sight in every direction is very difficult with the Cyclops, I maybe just didn't see. Oh, that was a warper. Yep, warper directly below me. Did he aggro me? He has aggroed me, I think. Bastard. I fired a warp grenade at him. I don't know if it did anything. Because, I mean, they are kind of warp related. Did I suck him into the oblivion? I don't remember what other torpedoes are I put in this thing. Did it actually destroy him? I'm listening for his warping sound. No? That may have actually killed him. Or he warped away when he was trapped in it. That's the other possibility. Alright, back to... Oh, he did teleport away. That's going to make exploring whatever this is harder. Well, we just kind of ignore him. Maybe he'll ignore us. Yeah, those are weird looking. Bloodroot. Oh, the whole thing is a bloodroot, huh? Okay. May regret this, but can I cut it? Oh, I can just pick up blood oil. New recipe. How many slots is this? They're big. I was honestly expecting like to hear a monster yell in pain when I sliced that. I thought they were going for the whole like the planet is a monster itself, maybe. Alright, the warper isn't coming over here, it seems like, so that gives me a chance to check. So we got blueprints, I guess? Equipment. Alright, yeah, the propulsion cannon, I haven't checked this in a while, clearly. Moonpool we've done. Planters, spotlight, power, bioreactor. None of these are relevant. Flora? Does it count as flora in the sea? Nope. Doesn't count on the land, surely. No, it doesn't. Skyray counts as a large herbivore? Gary fish, of course. Exploitable. Ah, there we go. Where the root system breaks through into open water, its tendril coil around one another for enhanced structural integrity. What does it do, though? Both blood roots and blood vines produce blood oil, confirming that they are in fact one and the same floral species. The majority of the root system thrives within the rock itself, occasionally breaking into open water. But it gave us a... I guess it just unlocked the recipe straight away, didn't it? So what did it give us a recipe for? Because I've never found blood oil. Oh, there we go. Oh wait, no, I have. I just didn't find it here. I didn't find it off anything like that, that's for sure. I just found it sitting around, I think. So you use 3 blood oil to make benzene, and then with benzene and fiber mesh you can make synthetic fibers. We needed that for a recipe we had. I just don't remember what the recipe was. So I'll save because we found something I needed. How much can I safely carry in my inventory? Honestly, that's enough for me to fill a planter, assuming I can grow this stuff. And it's north from my base, more or less, but I think I'll roughly remember. Alright, back to what we were actually supposed to be doing. Although I do want to grab some ruby, because ruby is rare. Okay, now we've got to watch out for electric. Yeah, maybe that's the kind of thing I grabbed from. Because it did say like there was 2 things and they're actually one and the same, didn't it? So I probably found whatever the alternative was. Yeah, look, yeah, I picked up some of them. I distinctly remember. That's what they look like. So they're one and the same. Got it. I think I just saw the Warper's teleport animation over there as well. Is that an egg? No, it's not. It's uranite crystal. Never found that when I was down here before. So there is advantages to being here in the weaker ship. Because I can see stuff better than when in the Cyclops, rather. Oh, yeah, the Warper's over there. So hang on. We're just going to come up a little bit so I can come across and then we'll go down again. I don't want to be in his patrol path because people tell me they have very specific patrol paths and they only turn aggressive if you encroach. I'd like to find more of that uranite or whatever it's called because, as I say, I've never found that and it's not something you can grow. Is that it there? Is that how it kind of glows? We're nearing maximum... I think that is it, isn't it? We're nearing maximum depth, so I need to be a little cautious. Okay, let me just see what I can see here. There's something sparkling. Do you see that? I'm not sure if that's a draw distance thing or not. Alright, anyway. We are low enough to get to where I need to be, but now that I know there's actually an ore type here that I've never seen before. A highly radioactive material. Yeah, just touch it. Just touch it with your hands. Nothing bad will happen. Yeah, I distinctly remember being down here, like in that direction there's a big electric fish because it almost destroyed my Cyclops. Cyclops. My wires got crossed. You know what I mean. Yeah, I remember tangling with that same Warper. Yeah, this was much easier coming down here in this as opposed to the big sub. Safer too, honestly. Oh. Cyclops Depth Module MK1, very important.
Blueprint acquired.
PDA, I don't think there's anything else.
Integrating new PDA data.
How am I going to spot that uranite? I might be saying the wrong word as well. I'll learn it more once I find more of it. Yeah, it might be a bit safer to spend more time down here now that I don't have to worry about my gigantic sub being in danger. Inventory space is a problem because my Seamoth doesn't have stuff. Oh, there's a bit, I think. So I've just got to know that it... No, that is actually a creature egg. I kind of worry about what might hatch out of that. That's quartz. That's the blood oil. It's diamond over here, I think. Yeah, I hear one of those electric fish. Quartz, quartz. It must be super rare. Either that or I'm just being blind, but I think it is hard to spot, honestly. Is that some there? That is some there. It looks so much like creature eggs. 3 inventory spaces. 1. I don't think I've seen any recipe that requires uranite, but if I had to guess what needs it, my guess would be the nuclear reactor, which I don't actually... That's a gross looking thing. Which I don't actually need right now. Oh, you... You saw that as well, right? One of those, like, spider big brain things vibrated out the wall and then shot into outer space? What the hell was that? Cuttlefish egg? Oh, so I got a crash fish, a cuttlefish, a spadefish. My eggs back home hatched. Okay, I think that was a visual glitch we were seeing because I'm not actually being attacked by the EMP squid. But that was a little weird that it kind of just vibrated out the wall. Okay, well, I'm going to head back with my haul. That looks like a very strange egg. But let's listen to the PDA as we go.
Flotation devices failed.
We're flooding. Evacuate.
Wait. I can reconfigure the O2 system to act as a bilge pump.
It's working.
Okay, good news. We're alive and we've stopped sinking.
Bad?
The oxygen's going to run out in 30 minutes and we're 500 meters down.
What do we do?
We'll have to use the remaining juice to send a distress call and build whatever gear we can. Then we find a way to the surface.
They did not, in fact, make it to the surface. Hey, get zapped. I wonder what the noise was. Oh, it's another one of those alien vents. So that must mean that somewhere below here is another facility, perhaps? I'm not sure how much the Cyclops Deck Module MK1 adds to it, and whether or not that'll be enough for us to go down to where one of those facilities were, because we're aiming for... Wait, one of them was 900 and one of them was 1200, I think. I'm going to need to find and reread the document in my PDA. But we got some new stuff. I might as well turn off the defense system now, we're safe. We got another weird looking egg. And honestly, we didn't use that much power considering I was shocking things for no reason. We did use one torpedo. Actually, just while I'm minding. Two Vortex torpedoes. Oh, you just made my list of things to do today. Also, that's a time capsule. I've got a full inventory though. Oh no, I've got 2 spaces. My pride and joy. Inventory full, so I couldn't take thermal blade. Wow, they left a thermal blade also. Where did the additional stuff go? Do you just lose it forever? Because it kind of sunk into the floor. I did, however, get a power cell and a plasteel ingot, so that's pretty cool. I didn't really need the thermal knife, obviously, because I've got one. I think there was a battery in there as well. It's a shame that it fell through the floor. Anyways, alright, well, if I find another one, obviously I'll make sure I have more inventory space. Let's see what whoever that was wrote in their message. Time capsules. My pride and joy. There's a picture of a ship. I'm trying to read what they called it. Your submarine, if you choose to build one, will be fantastic, but it will never be as cool as mine. Wait a minute, does that say soul food? Sorry, let me lean past my mic for a second here. Does that say soul food? Hang on, I need to check Steam. Does soul food own this game? I do have a few people on my friends list who have it, but I'm not seeing soul food. I have 33 people who play Subnautica on my friends list. I don't... Oh, soul food does. Soul food only has 8.3 hours in it though, so that doesn't sound long enough to finish the game. It looks like it says soul food though, right? Kinda soul food like Clash or soul food CLSH. I'll ask him about it later. Also, apparently the prime spot to find time capsules is in the Red Reef area, because that's where I found the other one. Ugh, sandstone taunting me. It knows I probably need it. No, I'll hold on to my other stuff. Well, that's neat anyway. I never found any time capsules in my other save file. That was despite it being still like 3 times longer than the time I put into this save file. And a plasteel ingot will save me a ton of time later. It's a bit janky, but this base is at least mine. Alright, before I go in, I want to try and like plant one of these blood things, which would mean I need a bay, and I got rid of grumble. Exterior, outdoor grow bed. Okay, so I need 2 titanium. That I do have. I stored some spare. Always feels good coming home after a little adventure. First things first, I want to check on the fish that hatched and whether any ate each other. Okay, Okay, so the two biggest ones haven't hatched yet, and we've got those little ones. I'm sure they won't survive. There's something I hatched that I haven't seen. What?
New blueprint acquired.
Oh, did I just get the rest of the stuff from the time capsule? Because I cleared some space by dropping the egg? What else am I having to scan here? You. Cuddlefish. You look adorable. Look at him. Look at his dopey face. I've got two of them. Something that's going to... That looks very dangerous. I'm sure something horrible is going to hatch from that and eat you all. I apologize in advance. Yeah, there we go. So I actually just got the light stick, so that finished that. I got a beacon, I got a battery, and I got a second thermal blade. Thank you, potentially soul food, or some... Maybe it's human soul food instead of a synth that hangs out in my chat. Who knows? I will put to good use the materials you have left me. By which I mean I'm going to store the thermal blade because I don't use it. But other than that, the power cell was greatly appreciated, as is the plasteel ingot. Oh, God damn it, it's like 2 ore I need for a planter, I think. But I'll take 3 just in case. Oh, or, you know, it could just be 1. Okay, so plant. It became a root straight away. Where is it? Growing blood vine. Yep, so I'll plant all of them. And we'll hopefully be able to culminate that into filling up all of it. So what else do I need to do? Look at my other blueprints. Oh yeah, what about that light stick thing? Deployable lighting. It is kind of just a glow stick, huh? How does one deploy it? Oh, you know what it is? It's basically a flashlight, but it won't have as nice a light range, but the plus side is you can move at full speed and don't need to have it deployed, presumably. Or something like that, I don't know. It looks like a lightsaber, so I approve. Right, well, let's have a look at the blueprints. I also want to know what I can make now that I have access to benzene and synthetic fibers. So we also want the mod... Oh, that did not finish the recipe, so never mind, I only have the one. Okay. There we go. So getting the recipe for Cyclops Depth Module 1 unlocked the MK2 and MK3 variety. I'm missing materials. I've never found any nickel ore yet. I've not found cannonite, or kyanite, whatever it's called. But, we come down... Here we are. Oh, I can use the plasteel ingot to make that right now. Excellent. I never did make the decoy ship upgrade, did I? So I can hold more decoys without having to reload them. I should totally do that as well. Any other new recipes of relevance? Would still like to get the battery charger, but no. So that was 2 more rubies, and then we'll worry about the decoy after that. 2 more rubies. Definitely handle that. Yoink. Yoink. I guess for now I'll just store this. I don't see any other recipes. Oh, we've got a stalker and a jelly. Oh, the stalker's going to eat them all. Yeah, that's fine. Is that not where I make the thing? Oh, you have to do it inside the Cyclops. Okay, well, hang on. I want to go see if the stalker... Maybe it's a tame stalker. Although, you know, a tame carnivore is still going to want to eat. Oh, look, I got a little babby... Wait a minute, where's the stalker? Oh, there it is. It is a... Look how small it is. Pick up stalker. I really don't want the stalker to eat everything. And if it gets to full health, it might... I need you all to be like super cool with each other. So that's what came out of the really big blue egg. I still worry about what's going to come out of this one. Because right now the stalker is the only herbivore in here. There, I'll be taking one stalker, please. Common stock-like predator raised in containment. Maybe that does mean it's not bad. I'll leave it for now. I really don't want to lose the both cuttlefish because they look adorable. The jellyfish I could take or leave. We'll see. I'd like to see what's in that egg before the episode ends rather. So, to make the... Can't make that one. Titanium, lithium, aerogel. I don't need to remind myself how to make the aerogel, but other than that, 2 titanium and lithium should be doable. Do I have the inventory space? It's the thing. Kinda. Because I can't fabricate it here, I need to fabricate it in there. So, what was it? 1, 2, 3, and then memory of a sieve. How many lithium? 2 lithium, and then 1 aerogel. 1, 2. How does one make the aerogel? 1 gel sack plus a ruby. So we need an extra ruby. Done. And I actually did already harvest some gel sacks and I stored them in here off camera because I figured I'd need some of them sooner or later. Alright, so that should be it then. We should be able to... Yep. And... Yep. Okay, let's go to the Cyclops and install those mods. We might also like keep an eye on the top left of the screen because if the egg hatches it tells me up there what came out of it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I'd also like to store that spare power cell we got in here. And I'll take out a creature decoy because we should have room for 2 once I install these things. Depth module MK1, that's the most important one. And decoy upgrade. So, I can now go to 900 meters. Okay. Oh wow, we can have 4 equipped? Yeah, I'll just go get the other one then. I was expecting it to just be like +1. I'll just stick with decoys in this for now. I don't know how effective the gas grenades are. I'm sure I've been... Sorry, gas torpedoes. Probably been told in the episode where I made some of them. So I will just wait until that goes live. Okay, good. I can better defend myself when I'm using this. Now, I didn't see the egg hatching in the top corner. Is there anything else I need to do? Can't do the sonar upgrade because I haven't found the thing it needs. Can't do the suppression because I need crystalline sulfur. Got everything else. And I can't do any of the other ones. What I could do is, where is the... Don't want that. Alien data. I want the one that tells me where the other alien bases were. Was that in geological data? God damn it. Oh, there's the applications in nuclear power. Yep, that is what that's for. Good to know. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing the... Like, I want the part where it was telling me where other alien facilities were. I got it from a terminal, didn't I? No. Clues. There we go. Research facility 800 meters. We can do that one, and that's disease research. So that's the important one. Cave system with extensive fossil records, southwest of the enforcement platform. Live specimen study, synthesis of antidote for highly infectious bacteria. So what I'll do is, I'm going to write that down. So, 800 meters depth, and it is southwest of Gun. Okay, got a record of that. So the Cyclops can manage getting down that deep now, but I don't know if... Well, the Seamoth can't. Where are we with that? We're MK2, or did we go straight to MK3? I've forgotten now what's in my Seamoth. Oh, hello, Sora, who is now slightly awake. Are you done napping, or are you going back to sleep? Because I had plans for other things to do, you know. I had plans. I still want to go on that mech suit adventure, even if that's not directly what I need to do next. I want to double check what mods are in this. I can make MK3, so I assume I've got MK3 in. No, I have MK2 in, which is 500. Why didn't I make MK3? Oh, maybe I didn't have the rubies. Maybe I don't anymore. I need 3 rubies and a plasteel ingot. Please still have at least 3 rubies. I have 2. Well, if I was to head north-northeast 500 meters again, I could go grab another one. That is certainly a thing I could do. How do you make the plasteel ingot? Can I at least do that? Plasteel ingot is a titanium ingot and lithium times 2. That's very easy. Lithium times 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a sad state of affairs when Titanite is the thing I need more of. Also just going to store rather one of my spare batteries here. Well, isn't that just typical that I need 1 more ruby? And also some basic ore, but you know how that is. Very quickly scan for that. The dog did seem to just go outside and sleep at the top of the stairs, so I might have time for 1 more episode in this session. Probably not more than that, though. I actually got more done in this one than I thought I would. I have a goal in mind now. I do have a not necessarily important goal in mind as well. Just wanted an excuse to use the mech suit. But we'll see. I'd like to grab these 2, and then that'll be enough titanite. Well, we already have enough. How much space do I have? I don't have space. Oh, I do have space for 2 more actually. 2 by 2. Okay. Turn off the scanner. Don't forget this time. You know what else I could build, although it's not top priority, is I could build the Neptune landing thing, which is the platform you build your escape rocket on. But because we know for a fact we can't leave yet, it's not super high priority. So there's our titanium ingot, with which we can make a plasteel ingot. That may be a nice thing to include in my time capsule once we get off this planet. Yeah, so we just need the 1 more ruby. And then obviously the MK2, which is lodged inside it currently. So we'll store that, we'll store that, store that. Do I have a ruby in here? No. That was wishful thinking. I think I want to quickly go over there and get it. Now, I don't know if that's worth showing on camera. We are going to a dangerous area, so potentially it could be. I am curious if it's going to make the Seamoth be able to depth down to 900 meters to put it on par with the Cyclops still. Oh, I feel puppy at my feet again. Maybe I was optimistic. Oh yeah, those stalks are growing. I know this isn't the exact direction. I'm coming over here for another medkit. Yes, I know I could just build a fabricator inside my base. I really should. Should keep both on the go, honestly. Okay, so it's like north-northeast, 500 meters, slightly to the left of the gun platform. Yes, I see you back in bed, but you're looking at me fully awake. Hello, Sora, I see you. You're a good girl. Eh? Is that you awake and wanting attention, or are you planning on just kind of resting at my feet? you just rest there. Good girl. It's looking less and less likely I'll be able to do another episode in this setting. But that's okay. I remember, or I've written a note of what I think will be my next main objective is getting to that cure research facility. The Cyclops can make it there now. The prawn suit already could. And I think after doing this upgrade, even the Seamoth can. So it does seem like that's the next direction I should focus on. I am still going to go on that mech suit adventure first. Saving first, obviously, in case I accidentally lose it down a hole that I can't get out of. Which is a consistent worry. There's a ton of metal back there. Now where... Oh. Is this where I want? Yes, yes it is. I remember this bit here. Actually, it might be worth just real quick... doing that and saying... Ruby... or rare stuff 500 plus down. Just to remind me that it's here. The dog is lying directly at my feet. Will there be another episode in this sitting? Won't there? You don't know. Neither do I. Now I do only need one ruby, but given that I'm now here again with a full, or sorry, an empty inventory, give me an excuse. Give me an excuse. Oh, that one's got the lurgy. This actually does not look entirely correct because I'm not seeing those electrical stalks. Is that them in the distance? Could be. Because we're already almost at the 500 meters, and by then last time I could... But that was definitely the mushroom things though. I have misplaced my objective. Because, like, where's the brainstem bit that we saw last time? It was definitely crawling with these armoured people. But these aren't rare enough. Yeah, and these floating islands, 100% for sure. Maybe I just didn't drop down at the right one, because didn't I come across this way a little bit to avoid the warper? That's right where I put the thing. I know I could just find out how to turn the beacon back on, but this should be right. And I'm confused why it isn't. Do you mind?
We're way past our safe depth and bleeding O2. We'll have to swim for the surface, but it's 500
I don't know if
meters
making this
straight
replay is what actually gives me the
We'll
objective.
Make for the rendezvous and keep you posted. Out.
No. Alright, I might need to be told how to do an old objective on the... Because, I mean, this seemed right, but it isn't. Because this is just like empty sea. Unless it's not empty sea and it's just because I'm here at night this time. So the draw distance isn't as... or view distance, rather. Isn't as obvious. But no, I would have seen the brain stems by now if I was in the right place. Because I'm not seeing any rare ore at all. And this is crush depth. So I'm actually lower than I was before. I'm going to go collect that beacon because that's not the right place then. I'm thinking it's maybe like further towards the gun platform. But it did have these floating islands, so I can't be a million miles away. It's a weird noise. Was that a warper noise? No, this was armored fish, I think. Alien gun platform is over there. This feels right, and yet it doesn't seem to be. Where's my bloody icon that I left? I want it back. There it is. Keep it with the same name, I suppose, because if I do find where to put it, I want to, like, pick it up. There. Yeah, this is obviously way too high up. How do I... Oh, beacon manager. Found it. Excellent. Oh, you can also change the colour of them as well. Okay. So I would like Piss off. I would like CTO officer, but I don't remember which life pod that was. Look for one that's 500 meters. There it is. Make it yellow. I was on the right track. It's a lot further out than I was before. Yeah, there's more floating. Oh! I didn't see this last time. It's quite a large chunk of Degassi. I don't think that actually does any, like... I don't think that would kill him, let's put it that way. It does scare them off, though. Well, there's rare stuff here, let alone elsewhere. So that should keep the same name. Nothing in there. Oh, there is a way inside, though. Why am I cursed to always find the friggin' propulsion cannon? There's actually a lot going on in here. This episode is now running on, so we're gonna explore this next time. While I try and dodge killer fishies and keep an eye on my dog at the same time, so I'm sure that'll be worth watching. Until next time, while I protect myself, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you then. Ta-da for now.